Alright, city update 11, northeastern United States 2. City update 11, northeastern United States highlights several areas of interest across the northeastern United States, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, and Rhode Island. Nice. Alright, we're going to continue our career. We're going to just do some flights here. I don't know how many. We're going to have fun, hopefully. So I'm still at my goal of repairing my aircraft. I had an accident a while back, and it wasn't on the stream or anything like that, but anyways, I just had an accident, so I got to get that fixed. I'm going to see how much it costs because I don't remember. So there's only one item that's out of order. It is the engine, and it costs $33,000 to maintain. Actually, details. Let's see here. Yeah, $33,016, and I actually have enough right now. But I want to make sure I have enough to travel to my next destination, so I don't want to spend that money right now. Anyways, that's what we're working on. So let's go ahead and go to missions. Get a job here real quick for our sightseeing tours. Okay, let's see. So I am down here in like Venezuela, probably. I think that's what this country's called, or maybe Colombia. So I'm down here. That's where my location's at. I have a plane right here that's with me, and there's 2 jobs here, so we're going to do these jobs first. So let's click on this. Alright, let's accept mission. Sounds like a good job to me. Alright, something that was not working last time I played was I could not get fuel. So I have 95 gallons of fuel, or 95 pounds of fuel, but I want to get more. So I can raise and lower it, which is good and dandy, but I couldn't buy it. Alright, now it looks like it might be able to work. No, it doesn't work. I can't buy fuel. It's baloney. Absolute baloney. I don't know what's wrong with it. Anyways, let's push fly. It is loading. It's taking its sweet time. Looks like we're on a grass strip, so maybe at least. I mean, that's what it looks like from so far what I can see. No, it's not a grass strip. It's a concrete strip. Anyways, let's take the remove the engine covers, remove the static port cover, remove the pilot cover, and remove the chocks. I'm ready to get in now. Alright, let's see. Raise it, zoom it in. Cross boarding.
You can send the guests.
Okay, on their way.
So they're both sitting in the back, which is all fine and dandy. I can just chill back there. Alright, right button and down the D-pad to turn on the engine.
Cap, I'm sure you knew when you woke up this morning it was going to be a great day. On board, you're taking one of our friends, Maria, and one of her colleagues for a nice scenic ride over the region. Everyone ready? On your way then. Let's do it.
Remember what my controls are. So I do need 10% flaps I need to lower my trim here. I need to have 14% trim. Actually, it's actually raised my trim. Alright, 14% trim. Announce taxi. I want to know how to get
Sierra
outside the
Victor Zulu
vehicle.
Whiskey traffic. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is taxiing to runway 27. Sierra Victor Zulu Whiskey traffic.
So happy to be flying with you today, Captain. I'm Maria. Hi.
I'm Mariana, Maria's colleague. I can't believe we'll be up there in a few minutes. Can't wait.
Yeah, I don't remember the controls. How to switch to the outside view.
Sierra Victor Zulu Whiskey traffic. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taking off runway 27. Departure to the east. Sierra Victor Zulu Whiskey traffic.
Are we going?
Oops, let's go the other way. Okay, there we go. The way I have the trim and the flaps set up, we should take off automatically. 75 mile an hour, we lift off the ground. There we go. We're off.
That's it. We're flying.
supposed to raise the flaps. I just remembered. That's why we were going so slow.
We're up high, but it's okay. This is so much more amazing than I expected. You must feel like the queen of the world when you fly over our beautiful region at sunset. Definitely need to try that someday.
Fuel is at 20%. It's not good.
Look, the roof's here. Beautiful.
It's great seeing the world from this angle.
I've never seen the area like this. You can see every detail. No way. I can see my house. That's awesome.
Are you sure? Too bad. I think I missed it.
I didn't expect this. Not every day you get to see something like this. Too bad the boss didn't want to come with us. All team buildings should feel like this. Sierra Victor Zulu Whiskey traffic. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. 4 miles east, 1,600 feet. Inbound to land, runway 27. Sierra Victor Zulu Whiskey traffic.
When we took off, I thought there should have been a drum roll or something.
I see you're on your way back, guys. So, Maria, did you enjoy the ride? You ready to do it again?
Great flight over my beloved Hikara del Orinoco. Let's do it again.
Quite an experience. I recommend it.
Sierra Victor Zulu Whiskey traffic. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is on final, runway 27. To land, Sierra Victor Zulu Whiskey traffic.
Let's see how smooth we can land here.
500.
Have a really good angle of descent right now. We're gonna land right on the end of the runway according to my instrument panel, which is that green crosshair looking thing in the heads-up display. Or PDF or whatever, I don't know what it's called, I can't remember. MDF or something like that. Multifunction display. MFD, that's it, yeah. We're coming in way too fast though. We're coming in way too fast, I forgot to cut my speed back.
And a buttery smooth landing for a perfect finish.
Alright. Well, it wasn't the best landing. I didn't do too bad, it was just way too fast. It went way too fast, was not paying attention to my speed. But I'm a little rusty. I haven't played this in several weeks. And before that I hadn't played it for like 6 months, so a little rusty.
Sierra Victor Zulu Whiskey traffic. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is taxiing to parking. Sierra Victor Zulu Whiskey traffic.
Stop!
Locals
Alright.
don't get impressed easily, but you really pulled it off. Thanks for this nice ride.
Alright. That's how much we make. We have low fuel. And I don't know how to get fuel. I tried earlier and it does not work. So we'll see if we get fuel this time. Landing smoothness was 69. That was decent. We should get an S on this. Yep. Good. Alright. Nice. Alright, 15,000. That's good. That's good cash. So we can fix our airplane, actually. Alright, let's fix our airplane that's broken here. Alright. Nice. Now we're good to go. Sweet. I go back and look at my other plane here, the one that we just used, and I want to see what the stats say here for when it needs to be checked up. It says it needs to be mandatory in 20 hours. So that's cool. Let's spend a little bit of money to wash it up. Alright. Nice. Alright, so now we can do our other job. We can do the cargo missions. So if we do a cargo mission, it should take like an hour to do it. So I think we'll do just one of those and we'll call the stream quits after that. See, we're on Freelancer. Let's see, here's my plane up here. Let's see, I don't know where the here's a cargo job right here. Hey Lord. How you doing, buddy? There's a cargo job right here. Let's just see how much money they are. So this one's 94,000 and it's an hour and 30 minutes. That's not actual time, but that's estimated time. Hour and 30 minutes, hour and 30 minutes. And what was the other one right here? Okay, they're all an hour and 30 minutes. This one's 106,000. This one is 132,000. This one is 105,000. And this one's 94, I think. Yeah. So we're gonna take this 132,000. That's a good deal. So let's be briefing. Just took a break off my work. You're doing amazing streaming for so long. Did Mr. Ed leave? Yeah, Mr. Ed took off. His grandpa showed up at his house, I think. So transfer the aircraft. And it says you're doing amazing streaming for so long. I slept. I've been streaming very long today. Yeah, I slept last night. Alright, anyways, let's see here. So 132, let's go to management, see if there's any need for fuel. Okay, we're good on fuel, but I want to get more fuel, if it's possible. Because it's not possible with the other aircraft for some reason. It doesn't work. I don't get it. Why can't I get fuel? It's like so ridiculous. Is it bugged? Am I doing something wrong? I don't get it. I don't know. Anyways, so you game all night usually? Yeah, usually I game at night and then I sleep during the day. But last night was different because I didn't get much sleep the night before. I decided to go to bed early, so I slept last night then. Went to bed around 10 and woke up around 2:30. I don't sleep for very long when I sleep. Unless I'm sick. Alright, anyways, this is terrible that I can't get fuel. I don't understand what's going on. What about this night? Yeah, I just told you that, yeah. So I didn't stream this whole night because I just had to sleep. I was a little bit tired from the night before because I only got like 3 hours of sleep. So last night I got a few more hours, like 5-6 hours. Yeah, it's morning here. Yep. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning or 6 something. It's evening over here. Alright, cool. Alright, this is just me driving now. Let's see here. So this button, raise. Go forward a little bit. I like to do that. 6 a.m. gaming. You're killing it, brother. Alright. Appreciate it.
Captain, are you ready? Great. It's Tarek, your dispatcher, you know? Just a quick reminder about today's job. You have commodities behind you. Standard shipment for one of our clients based in Paz. Expected in no time at Chow Lucas Airport. Sensitive cargo containers are designed to withstand turbulence but keep a steady flight speed and adjust accordingly. A timely and secure delivery will ensure that everyone is satisfied. All relevant information is in your flight packet, which is uploaded on your map as a reference. Safe skies ahead. Higa Road ground. Cessna Yankee Victor 757 tree with India. Request taxi to the active. West departure.
Cessna Yankee Victor 757 tree. Taxi to and hold short runway 26 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118.2 when ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 26 using taxiway Alpha. Cessna 57 tree.
Get out of the way, buddy. I'm gonna run you over. Oh, jeez. This may not end well. I don't want to wreck my plane on the first day of taking off. Oh, I have way more games than this. I have like 150 games. I'm just not playing all of them right now. There's a plane in the middle of the road up here. Not sure what that's about. I don't think he's waiting on anything. Maybe he's parked right there.
Higuro Tower, Cessna
Yo.
Yankee Victor 757
What's up, buddy?
tree ready at runway 26, west departure.
Yeah, I have to go. You probably already figured.
Cessna
Yeah,
Yankee Victor
I went and played a different
757 tree. QNH 1015 west
yeah.
departure approved. Cleared for
See you.
takeoff runway 26.
Alright, see you. You can watch me on stream though if you want to hang out. Let me just talk to me and tell
No,
me you want to hang
I'm
out.
going fishing with your friend.
Oh, nice. Have fun.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26, Cessna 57 tree.
Alright, see ya. No, I don't have Discord. I personally don't like Discord. Just one big chat room. I do enough chatting on YouTube. I don't need Discord. Yeah, I have a Discord channel and it's actually called Fat Uncle Nick and all that stuff. 'Cause I used to use it when I first started doing YouTube, but I haven't messed with it in a while. No, I don't actively use it. I don't even have it installed on my computer anymore. So no, I can't. Sorry.
Cessna 57
I don't like
continue for
Discord.
west departure.
Higuro Tower, Cessna Yankee Victor 757 tree. Continue for west departure.
Alright, 176 nautical miles. Yeah, I know I can, but I think I have to pay for the subscription to Streamlabs in order to do it. Yeah, I don't like Twitch. Personally, it's not my favorite. Nah, I'd rather just stick to YouTube.
Cessna 57 tree, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Higuro Tower, Cessna Yankee Victor 757 tree. Frequency change.
Alright, let's set some autopilot up here. So, let's see, altitude, let's keep it at 15,000. Don't get me wrong, YouTube is amazing. It's just a bit dead lately for gamers. People love to doom scroll here basically. Anywho, what's in for breakfast? I already ate breakfast. Well, I ate a meal. I don't know if it was breakfast, but I ate some what's it called? Tuna sandwich. I ate a tuna sandwich. Anyways, I think we need to go higher here actually. Let's climb to not 20,000 feet, that's too high. Probably 17,000. Yeah, 17,000, 2,000 more feet where we're at. Altitude buttons on. We gotta do vertical speed mode, I think. Then we gotta raise the vertical speed. Yeah, tuna sandwich is good. Is that the fish Mr. Red caught? I didn't know Mr. Red caught fish. Sorry. Oh, I remember now. He told me he was going fishing. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know. It's not his. So next step is to get our navigation set up here. So nav mode. Yeah. Funny stuff, bud. Alright, I think we're good. Should fly straight to our airport now. As long as we don't run out of fuel. Yeah, when I was 17 years old, I think, I got with some friends and we smoked some dope. The first time I smoked, it was alright, but then the second time I smoked, I hallucinated really bad and I was seeing ants, and ants were crawling around on the floor, and I was counting ants, but there was nothing there. So I was like, nah, this isn't the stuff for me. So I never did it since. It was 18 years ago. Or 19. Probably 19 years ago. Because I'm 36 now, so. Probably 19 years ago. The first time I smoked, I got kind of not really lightheaded, but I got kind of tired, kind of drowsy. And then the second time I smoked a huge, it was like a bong. So I took a huge hit, and when I did, I just like almost passed out, and I fell onto the floor, and I was just like seeing ants and counting ants and stuff, and there was nothing there. So absolute worthless experience. I never had any good experience with it, so I'm not interested. I actually spent $70 on the bong too, because I planned on smoking a lot more. But once that incident happened, I didn't want to do it anymore. All right, people, I have to raise my level here because we're gonna hit this mountain if we don't go up. So let's see, vertical speed mode, and we need to raise it to like not 1,000. That's too much. 500 feet per minute. And then we need to raise our altitude to 19,000. Let's try 20,000 actually. Oh, we're only 2,000 feet, not 20,000. What a dim nut. Oh, for goodness sake. I wonder if my brain's dead. Alright, let's see. 3,000 feet then. I was like, 20,000 feet's the limit of the aircraft. I couldn't figure out what I was doing. Anyways, he said I had a small shaft one. I hit it like a mofo. The first time I tried, my heart dropped to like 40 or 50. I remember I watched horror movies and to keep it pumping, and then I passed out. Yeah. Yeah, it's no fun. I had a terrible experience with alcohol too. So I'm completely clean. I don't do anything. Yeah. Try to get this computer screen turned on over here to the right, because usually this one shows me my information. For some reason it's not turned on after my accident. Let's see, it's right here somewhere. There we go. So that shows my RPM gauge. Oh, it puts it from over here actually. Oh, never mind. I don't know how to turn it back off, but whatever. I do want to check my fuel level here. Okay, fuel quantity is half right now, so we should be good. We got a little map over here. We can also press tab, or alt tab maybe. No, tab, there it is. Then we can look at our destination and pick a different route if we want. Let's see here. We're traveling. I guess a little bit of weather coming up here. A few clouds, a little bit of rain. Let's see here. So here's where we're going. We are coming in on runway 16, which looks like the only runway that there is, which is fine. Let's change the approach here. So, departure airport en route. How do I do arrival airport? Oh, here we go. Alright, approach. I want to choose add arrival. No, approach procedure. Here it is. Change approach procedure. We want to go straight auto. Change procedure. Then we should fly over here and then do a straight auto. So I want to actually go out here to, well, that's a bit far out. How many miles this is? It's only 2 miles away. Let me just place a marker on the map. I think I can do that. I know there's a way to place a marker. Oh, here we go. I know how to do it. I just remembered. Let's see. Add to flight plan. Before straight in. Alright, perfect. So now we're going to travel to that location and turn and go in. So we need to send this to my flight planner, or my what's it called? Send it to my I don't remember what it's called. Send to ATC and avionics. we go. Good. Now we're gonna cruise on over there and fly over there for a little while. Oh, my bad. I didn't realize you sent some more messages. You said, how is it even possible? Actually, hold on. I missed some. It says, I slept drunk and woke up more drunk. How is that even possible? I don't know, sir. It's crazy. Looking forward to get wasted on the weekend. You ever did acid? No, I haven't. Or just weed was the end of it. Weed was the end of it, sir. Yep, not interested in doing anything else. So we're gonna get close to this mountain here. We need to raise up. Yeah, I don't do drugs. Not interested. It's fun on the game though. I do enjoy that drug game though. It's really fun. Quite hilarious what the effects do to people in the game. But alright, let's see. So we have another one here. It's a path you shouldn't have gone far. Appreciate it. And as a matter of fact, even you shouldn't have. Yeah, exactly. And then Prickles Aviation says nice. You mean my autopilot's nice, or it's nice I didn't do drugs much? Or do you mean my plane's nice, or... Not sure, Bub. You have to give me more information. I don't think he's here anymore. Popped in and said nice and took off because there's nobody else watching. The plane's trash. Yeah, I don't know how to exit to the outside of the plane. I wanted to do that earlier and I don't remember what the button is. I could look it up, but I'm too lazy. I'll just ignore it. Ignore the urge. You scared him off. Don't exit from the plane. No, I don't mean like walk out. I mean just like look at the outside view, like third person. That's what I'm referring to. Third person point of view in real life. Yeah. I've actually experienced out of body experiences and it's a lot like third person in a video game. Kinda like you're like hovering above you're a real person in real life and you're kinda just like looking around the room and stuff and you're not even actually looking, you're just standing there. Like all zoomed out. Oh yeah? I mean everybody has a spirit, so I guess everybody's a spiritual being, but yeah, I'm sensitive to spirits. That's why I try to stay clean, because you get really weird stuff going on when you start doing drugs and alcohol and stuff. But yeah, my mental illness has a lot of effects. That basically I don't even have to do drugs and I still have the effects of drugs. Like the same feelings. We have reached our altitude. 5,000 feet. Have I had any spiritual encounters? Well, I've been around some people that were demonistic or whatever, and I've seen like black shadows around them and stuff. You know, like black figures. Trying to think what other kind of spiritual experiences I've had. I used to go to church a lot, and I guess it was kind of a spiritual thing, like when you like worship God and stuff. It's kind of like you're looking towards a higher power, and it's kind of a spiritual experience, you know. But nothing else besides just coming across people that have like demons on them and stuff, and they have like black shadows around them. But that's just my schizophrenia playing tricks on me, actually. So that's the main reason why I keep playing video games, though, is because it gets my mind off of all that stuff. Oh, they're demons. They're just like, you know, they're like fighting demons because they're really demonistic and stuff, you know, like they worship the demons. So they have demons around them because demons like to hang out with, like, birds of a feather flock together, if you ever heard that word or that term. You know, so they just have bad attitude around them. I've never seen white, though, around, or like a light figure around somebody that's like clean, so never seen that effect. I've just seen the darkness. Yeah. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Yeah, not too sure how it works, but something to that effect for sure. No. Never seen an orb of light, no. Or orb of any color. I've had sunspots in my eyes before because I stared at the sun for like hours on, not hours on end, but one time I stared at the sun for like 30 minutes straight and had a sunspot in my eyes for like 2 days. It's like a really bright light in my eyes. That was not good. Well, I only believe in several kinds of spirits. So there's angels, which are the good spirits, and then you have the demons, which are the bad spirits, which are just fallen angels, and then you have the humans, which are actual spiritual beings. They carry a spirit around, and then you have God, which is a spirit, and the devil, which is a spirit, which are like the higher powers. And then you have the deceased, which can get trapped in between the two realities, like the future reality where you go when you die versus the reality that's here. And those two, you know, they can get intertwined, you know, so the demons can, or not demons, but the people can get lost in either space, you know. So I do believe there's deceased people that are out there that haven't quite made it over the other side yet. Or something like that, you know, so there's spirits out there like that too. And then dogs and cats and animals of all kinds have spirits. I've actually watched dogs a lot. I used to have a dog, and I could actually stare at the dog and command it to go across the room. It was kind of weird. I don't know if I was mind controlling him or what I was doing, but I basically like just look at him and then look across the room and he'd go over there. So I don't know what was going on there. But yeah. So I do believe all animals and humans and angels, demons, God, and devil. That's all the different spirits that there are. Just the way I believe, though. I mean, not saying I'm right or wrong. I don't care what other people believe, but it's just for me, based on my experiences. And you said, no, not the sun blinding. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, dogs are interesting. I mean, I would just stare at the dog, he would look at me, and then I would kind of just stare across the other side of the room and he'd just walk right over there. So weird. Like I was mind controlling him or something. And then I can get dogs barking at me too. They get really agitated when I stare at them. If you stare at a dog too long, they'll either look away or they'll start barking at you. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not sure if you're like trying to take over their mind or if they're just tripping out because you're staring at them. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. That's funny. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I try to have a chill channel. All my games are really chill. I don't do no hardcore games really. I think the hardest core game I played recently was that Peak game. Or maybe the drugs is kind of hardcore a little bit, but not too bad. But I just try to have peaceful games that people can enjoy. So I've had people tell me that my streams are like ASMR, where they can just come on there and just sit and watch and chill out, you know. So I appreciate your compliment. That's definitely what my goal is. Good, clean content on YouTube. And I enjoy doing it too. Really enjoy it. I just don't want to burn myself out. More therapeutic than ASMR? Alright. Let's see if I can exit my... Okay, I can. I hope this doesn't exit the game. No, it didn't. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm back here. Didn't realize I was still in the group chat. Or the voice channel. Yeah, the one with Mr. Red. Yeah, it's pretty hardcore. It's very, very difficult. Not difficult, actually, like really difficult, but it's just like tricky. Tricky, put it that way. Yeah, it's kind of boring. I'm sorry it's boring for you. Maybe I should have done smaller routes instead of doing the long haul. I find it really relaxing though, because I can actually look at my phone and scroll through my messages or look at my emails or whatever, and chit chat with people in the chat and just let the plane fly, you know. Got it on autopilot right now, so it's just doing its own thing. It's staying at 5,000 feet in the heading that I selected, which was the navigation mode. So it's just doing this all itself. I'm not doing anything. It'll keep going like this until it runs out of fuel. Yeah. Yeah, I don't read emails much, very rarely. What I mean is like messages, really, like make sure my text messages are all caught up, and if I have any emails to read, I'll read emails, but I don't want to stop this mission in the middle of it because there's no saving in the middle. So I have to land in order to save. I can actually skip though. No, I don't want any dating apps. No, I'm not interested. I'm actually what's called asexual, so I'm not interested in having sex or anything to do with sex. So that's like the only reason you'd be on a dating app, is to get with somebody, in my opinion. So it doesn't interest me. Yeah, a little bit of turbulence going over these mountains. You definitely have turbulence going over mountains. There's always some bouncing around. But since I have autopilot on, it kind of saves my butt, because if I start dropping like a rock or raising high in the sky, it'll level me back out. So if I wasn't paying attention for it, or paying attention about it, and I was flying myself, it could get tricky quick. You could nosedive into a mountain or climb real fast and scare your clients if you have passengers. But anyways, we are 114 nautical miles out. I can do part of this and then skip the rest, and whatever part that I complete, it'll save that as a as progress. So maybe here in about 30 minutes, if I'm not there yet, I can go ahead and just skip. That way I have an hour and a half stream, and I'll do something else. Before YouTube, I was just playing games. Nothing. I haven't had a job since 2019, so I live on disability. It's called disability. Kind of a U.S. thing, I think. I don't think disability is anywhere else in the world, but basically it's just like Social Security. It just they give me money. The government gives me money each month to live off of, and it's because of my illness. Technically, I'm not allowed to work, or I'm allowed to work, but I'm not hardly able to work. It's too much stress on me. It's psychological. So I have what's called bipolar 1, schizoaffective or schizophrenia, both kind of the same, and also high anxiety. And the one that disables me the most for working is high anxiety. Because I get really anxious in a crowd. I get really kind of wigged out. I don't even go shopping in a store. I always order my food through the mail. So I don't even go shopping. But yet on YouTube, it's really fun because I really don't have to see anybody. I can just chat. And I love talking. I'm very social, but I'm just not able to handle a crowd. Yeah, I've heard that. There's a friend of mine that wanted to get me into it. Right, yeah. Whatever the one was that was making me hallucinate, I don't want to do that one. But, yeah. He thought I should get myself a medical marijuana card so I can get marijuana through the, through like a dispensary and get it legitly without against the law, you know, or anything. Get it legally. We got some rain coming up, people. Let's check the weather. So we have, let's see, let's bring up the map. Let's see, how do I bring up the map? Darn it. Here. Alright, so we got a little bit of rain above us right now, it says. Interesting. Hey, Captain. Yep. Let's see, so we got rain coming up here, which is like right out in here somewhere. This real scattered rain. Oh, there's actually a storm going through on the airport where we're going to. So we'll probably hit rain. Let's see which way it's moving. Let's see if it moves. Looks like it's going to the right. So probably by the time we land, this storm over here will be over there, or maybe before. I'm not sure how long it'll take us to get there. It's probably going to take quite a long time. So we started out right here. We're making our way up to there. We're not quite halfway yet. There's quite a bit of rain up there in that visible forecast. Nah, it's not a hurricane. They don't give me jobs like that. They give me jobs where it's just mild rain or maybe a little bit of wind, a little bit of turbulence, but not bad. Looks like to me it's raining right out here on this mountain. We'll see if we hit rain though. You'll know it. You'll know it for sure. You'll see it on the window. Start spotting up the window if it's raining. We never looked at what we're carrying. A bunch of parcels. Bunch of little boxes. You go make my coffee here soon. Got a downdraft right there. It just dropped quite a bit. Looks like that storm's moving out of the airport that we're going to. Quite a bit of turbulence right there. Get up here in these clouds. I may need to lower a little bit. Get below these clouds. Let's do that. Let's see here. Let's drop down to 4,000 feet. Vertical on. Drop by 500 feet per minute. When you get up in these clouds, it gets bounced around. It might have been lightning. I didn't see it. I was not looking. It very well could have been lightning, yeah. It's not a big time thunderstorm, but we're coming into that rain here soon. It's not really over the airport anymore, though. I think we're halfway by now. We're over halfway now. Half the journey complete. I think we're probably high enough to get over these mountains, but we're low enough to stay out of the clouds so we don't bounce around too much and put stress on the airplane. Because we wouldn't want our wings to break off or something like that. I'm actually going to raise my altitude back up a little ways because 4,000 feet is going to get kind of low to these mountains. I don't want to be too low. Here in about 20 minutes I'll have to skip because I've got a premiere coming up at 8 a.m. So I kind of want to be able to watch that along with my viewers. So I need to skip here soon to get to the end. I think this job's going to take longer than what I have planned out. It'll take a little while. But I do make $132,000 base value if I were to complete the full journey without skipping. Because since I'm going to skip, I'm going to lose a little bit of money, but still, that's still a really good amount of money. So I literally could probably almost buy another airplane with that amount of money. Yeah. We really had a big downdraft there, if you noticed. The plane dropped like a rock and then started climbing. So like there was a downdraft that just sucked us right down. And the plane had to climb to get out of it, which is what it's doing right now. Then our speed slowed up. We may have to increase our throttle if we get tilted too low. Because I have my throttle set on cruise. I don't have it set on climb altitude or climb attitude. And this mountain's gonna be really close right up here. I'm hoping that it's not too close because I don't want to, you know, get sucked into it. It's crazy. I'm literally flying sideways. If you look down on the MFD multifunction display down there. I'm facing 258 degrees, but my compass or my GPS is actually taking me 265 degrees. So I'm a whole 7 degrees turned flying sideways right now into the wind. There's a 13-mile-an-hour corner wind. Wind's coming from right over there at 13 miles an hour, so it's pushing me sideways. Kind of crazy how planes work. We're getting really close to this mountain here. Let me raise up a little bit. Come on, quickly. Pay attention. Let's see. Sorry, I didn't mean to stress you out. I really hope we don't get sucked into this mountain right here, because the downdraft could suck us down potentially right into it. We are good on the downdraft so far. Nothing sucked us down. It'll probably drop us like a rock here in a second, though. I do have to give it speed though, because I'm losing speed real fast. Let's increase the climb attitude because we're climbing really hard here. There goes the drop. Now we're good. We made it. We almost stalled out there. It was really close. Alright, we can put the speed or put the flight attitude back down now. Let's go down to about 3,500. There's no more mountains in between here and there. Vertical on, lower at, let's do 500 feet per minute. You know you use the chat with Virginia gal. I know I used to chat with a Virginia girl on Twitch. Oh, okay. Nice. What'd she do? What kind of games did she play, or what did she do for YouTube or Twitch? Driving. Oh, interesting. Just chat and drive, huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, I like going to concerts. They're fun. Oh, nice. That's cool. Cool. Yeah, goth is pretty cool style. I'm not into any style of clothing, but I think goth looks pretty neat sometimes. I like the whole black hair. Excuse me. I like the whole black hair and black clothing look. You know, it looks really nice. Still got to raise this flight plan here because we're getting a little bit too low, I think. Let's put it at 4,000. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I didn't know goth was red. I thought it was always black. Alright, yeah. Nice. Sleep in our car, huh? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Good. That's great. Glad she's doing good. Yeah, it sucks doing drugs early on because you get stuck in that lifestyle and it's hard to get out. Yeah, it's good. That's great. Glad she's got a new life. It's awesome. Cool. Wow. Getting pretty low on fuel here. Haha. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty crazy. You don't leave your car to the chat and expect them to do anything about it. They have to have a way to contact you. Oh no. Good. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. 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 That's funny. Wow. Nice. Yeah, cats are cool, but I'm allergic to them. I have nothing against them. They're just not my preference of pet. I like dogs a lot though. Oh yeah? That's crazy. Wow. Wow. It's crazy. Well, sir, we have 6 minutes to get landed here, so I'm going to go ahead and skip. Because we have to get landed before my premiere. So we're going to skip here. Alright, so we got to do a... where's the final at? Oh my, I don't even know where I'm going. Okay, I see. Alright. Yeah, it'll cancel a little bit of profit, but not much, because I did most of the journey myself. So it'll just drop maybe about, I wouldn't say no more than 10,000. But the only profit I'm losing is just the investment in the vehicle and the fuel. So we still have plenty of profit to go. No, it won't all be gone. No, no, no. No, the game's made to skip because it knows that not everybody wants to fly for like 6 hours straight. I'm just kidding, not 6 hours, but however long it takes to do some jobs, you know. You can actually have jobs that take up to 12 hours to complete. And they're quite ridiculous because you have to literally stay up and do it just like a real pilot would in real life. And it's just not no fun. Yeah, all that for just kill it. We are raining here though. It is raining, like I expected. So we need to cut our speed down. Lower our flaps. Weather in real life. It looks like it's sunny outside. I can't quite see. My blind's closed, but just looking through the blind, it looks like it's sunny. So pretty nice weather. It's pretty hot, humid here. Yeah. Roads are warping? Nah, not around here. Maybe in like California or something, or maybe Phoenix, Arizona. It's really hot there. Alright, let's see if we can land this better than we did last time. My last landing was way too fast. Yep. It's all good right now. Okay, here's the final turn.
Sierra Victor Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Yankee Victor 757 tree. 1 miles northwest. 700 feet. Inbound to land. Runway 16. Sierra Victor Charlie Kilo traffic.
Looks like a pretty short strip.
Sierra Victor Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Yankee Victor 757 tree is on final. Runway 16 to land. Sierra Victor Charlie Kilo traffic.
Alright, we're down, guys. We get the brakes on here because it's raining. It's kind of slippery. Oh, come on. No, piece of trash. Well, I got dinged. It told me I exited the runway without permission, and I didn't. It lied to me. Hey, dinosaur, how you doing, buddy? How'd you sleep? Sheets are cold, huh? Yeah, it's kind of nice. Alright, nice. This should make us some good cash right here. I messed up a little bit, but it was not my fault for some of it. And then I had to skip, but... Alright, mission success. Let's see how we did here. So, ensure cargo and crate integrity was 85%. Airline procedure was 75%. Radio communication was a lie because I did not disobey that. It's fake. It's being stupid. Anyways, so we got an A on that, not an S, but that's alright. And let's see how much money we made. So we made 62,000. How much do we get for the skip bonus? Or missing the skip? So we must have missed about half our money because we skipped. But that's alright. We barely went up because it was an A instead of an S. And we got a little bit of experience. Went to level 49. Alright. Cool. So we now have 76,000. That's really nice. I want to check my aircraft real quick. I want to see if the fuel is replenished on this one. No, it does not have any fuel. Jeez. No, maybe it does. Maybe it does. Let me see. That's not how I check fuel, is it? They got a check done on it though. They did check the mandatory check. I don't know. I want to kind of look here what my buying aircraft ability is too. Okay, so what can I buy for aircraft here? See what I want to save for. Come on, get me up there. There we go. Used aircraft, sure. So I need some certifications for that one. I can buy the same one that I already have. Buy a helicopter. Buy a crappy de Havilland. Plately. This is a nice one right here. This little JMB aircraft is nice. This Airbus is really nice, but very expensive. And, oh, this would be cool to fly. The Aero Evra. I need a certification for that, though. This is a nice one here, this Robin. So I'm not sure what I want to get yet, but... Anyways, we're all done. My alarm's going off. So, I want to thank you all for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the bell for notifications. It's all much appreciated. Very, very much appreciate you guys' support. Here in about 5 minutes, there's going to be a premiere. It's going to be, I think, American Truck Simulator, Pedal to the Metal series. So, that's what's going to be coming up, and we'll catch you there. Have a good one, guys. See you, dinosaurs. See you, Lord. Bye, everybody.